We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next.
Baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
Right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is popped up back behind second. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Sean
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Standing in, Javier Baez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Rizzo.
Lifted in the air to center. After it is Hamilton. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ozuna.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
So coming to the plate, Justin Bour. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here comes another 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now at the plate, Martin Prado. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Grounded to third. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Third baseman, Chris.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Bryant around first, heading for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Right fielder
Avisail Garcia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
batting 7th.
In now, Salvador Perez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone.
Ben Zobrist will come on now and run at first base following the injury. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Ichiro on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Striding into the box, Alex Gordon. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher who's trying to get back in the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Into the box, A.J. Ellis. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
A.J. Ellis.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. That's a 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into the outfield, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
Here's
9.
D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gordon.
Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Here's Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Addison.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in,
fielder,
John Jay. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off there 1-0.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Here's Ichiro now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Suzuki.
And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. But the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Got him to go down swinging there. Giancarlo Stanton goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Zobrist moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anthony
Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Hechavarria, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Schwarber.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt.
Hamilton is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Bour. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Baez has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Prado. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. This is line to left. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In now is A.J. Ellis.
17.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up in. Here's Ben Zobrist now. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Ben Zobrist is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Salvador Perez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away. Striding in once again, Alex Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Bour. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Too low. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
3-0 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder, Sean.
This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a... Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Number 12, Billy
First
Hamilton.
offering on its way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's D. Gordon now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
D. Gordon.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done it.
Meanwhile here, the throw to third is not in time, and he's in there safely. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Right fielder number
Stepping
51.
in and ready for another.
Suzuki.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. Giancarlo Stanton now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down. Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the. Here's Javier Baez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Baez.
Hey now. The pitch. On the ground to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Rizzo.
Now a swing, and here's another ground ball. This one over to second base. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Volquez has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Gordon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll be tasked with starting things. As we begin the 7th. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Bohr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Martin Prado. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jay, but he won't get there. It falls in. Striding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. Oh for 2 on his line thus far. Pedro Strop takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 46.
And that misses for ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball.
And the shortstop is under it to make the. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Russell.
Swing and a liner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in once again, John Jay. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Volquez sets. 1-1 on its way. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Routine out there for Ichiro, and the side is retired. In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The catcher, number 17.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
Center fielder,
digging in
12,
and looking for more. Billy Hamilton.
Hamilton.
A hit in 2 tries so far. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First offering on its way. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. So striding in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes, 1-0. A little tapper. Throw in time at first for out number 2. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Right fielder number 50.
Here's Ichiro now. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. Hector Rondon will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Anthony Rizzo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He singled his last time up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Volquez into the windup. Here's the first pitch. High pop-up. Volquez just to the left of the mound. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. It's the 2nd one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a 3rd one. 3 in a row.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Striding in, Justin Bour. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit hard towards second. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Now at the plate, Martin Prado. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 3.
So stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tomas Telis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot. But he doesn't get the call. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a looper to left. Russell into shallow left, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it, and on one pitch, he's retired. Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Ichiro is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 4.
Striding into the box, Alex Gordon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he finds his spot there. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Center fielder number 12, Billy Hamilton.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 1 strike offering now to Hamilton. Fly ball to straightaway left. Gordon is there. 1 out. Here's D. Gordon now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it on to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Right fielder number 50.
Coming to the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bryant is there, and they go down in a hurry. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. David Phelps comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Coming to the plate now, John Jay. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Echeverria onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping in, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon is there to make the catch, and that means striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Rizzo. 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Digging in once again. Justin Bohr, last time through, was a base hit. Koji Uehara enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning. And this is low, ball one. The 1-0. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Ready with another two-strike offering. Another one sent foul. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
The batter,
Martin Prado now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Ozuna heads for the plate. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Echeverria. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jay has a read on it. 2 down. Ready for another chance. Tomas Telis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High pop up. Rizzo is there for it. And that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
A.J. Ramos takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Ozuna will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Look out, 2-0 now. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
So he got him swinging. Kyle Schwarber becomes out number 2. Brandon Moss will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And the changeup is way low that time. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.